Yo, this is Ching. Shout out We Love Hip Hop. You know it's good. Shout out culture. Shout out the movement. Shout out my guys. 17. Ah.
Friday, on the cruise. All the trappers got the blues. Fingers itching, they gon' shoot. If it's like you, let it loose. Got a baddie in the coupe.
What you know about dub plates? So we are back. It's the world's most smoked out podcast. We love hip hop. I'm your host with the most Toast Friday, Ricky Dred, aka Biography Rick, aka Media Rick, aka Fresh and Clean. And somewhere on the screen to me.
Yo, it's me, PK Hercs. You done know. As usual. Afroed up, long hair, don't care.
Long hair, don't care.
You know what I mean? Keep it gangster with it, grilled up. You know, if I could get the beard longer, it would be. You know what I'm saying? Struggle gang. You know what I'm saying? Struggle beard gang over here. Well, yeah, We Love Hip Hop, episode 173. See, dyslexia is about to kick in. 173. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, big up Toronto, big up Beast Mode, big up We Love Hip Hop, the whole clique, everybody involved. I don't need to call out everybody's name, but they know who they are. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah, Free People Association, Spoiled Smokers Collective, Parkdale, downtown Toronto. Everybody, big up yourself.
Yo, let me ask you a quick question before we continue our intro here. You think you're going to be able to grow it long enough to do the 3 braid or the 3 twist in the beard like WC?
WC Westside Connect? Nah. I'm not going Connect gang. Sorry, I'm not going Connect gang.
Oh,
I just wanted to, you know, I'm going to have a go with the proper beard, you know, just big man thing, you know?
Beard gang.
Yeah, big man thing.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, whatever, it's okay.
I gotta find my Rick Ross sound effect somewhere in here.
Oh.
Gutsy Guts, what are you saying?
What's going on, people? You don't know it's your boy. You know.
Yo, what is that? Is that the world championship belt that I see you flexing right there?
You know.
Stop
this is the
Yo,
people's belt.
You
know what I'm saying?
Shout
out to the people in Toronto.
Where's yeah, you want to draw for belts? Hold on.
Yeah, what is this, a belt off?
No.
What are we doing, a belt off?
Come on, Gutsy. Come on, Gutsy. Come on, Gutsy.
Showing age and all that, but it's sick us though.
It gets real.
Come on, Gutsy.
You're showing age and all that, but you know, it's still an OG us. That's a sick us still.
Yeah.
Whoa.
In the shadow box, my G.
This guy pulled out the fucking old school.
Bro. It's a precious.
Yeah, but you don't know, big up all the people, the whole team, the whole Toronto. Shout out 6 Views interview. I apologize, people, for the audio. Take the audio out on me. Don't worry, we're going to come back. The content is still great. Shout out Price the Boss. Farrowin too. Shout out Savy the Ghost. The 6 Views TO up. Essential Talk with Gutsy up. You know, We Love Hip Hop daily content. What you know about that? We the champs, baby. Sorry. Let me calm down.
Gutsy's on one right now.
Get as hype as you want. Get as hype as you want. Tell them.
Let them know.
You have to know.
Oh, man. Yo, Gutsy, I like that energy right there. But, yo, I want to send a big shout-out also to Sav is going to be coming in soon also. So, big shout-out to Savy the Ghost, you know what I'm saying? She'll be checking in just now. She's just on road, you know what I'm saying? Shout-out to the essential workers. Shout-out to the people out there who are still going into work regular. You know what I'm saying? We're all in this together. But, you know, as they say, 6 feet apart. who else? Shout out to the people on SoundCloud, all the people who are streaming in all the listening platforms, whether it's on iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, all the listening platforms, all the dedicated listeners. Shout out to the people who are watching on YouTube, the subscribers. Big up to all the subscribers out there. Big up to the members. I want to give a quick shout out to the members, yo. I don't know if y'all seen the list I put up here.
I've seen that list.
You gotta have the chefy thing. You gotta get a little chefy thing. This
members
one for the
only.
members.
Gotta make a new sound effect right there. Yeah, shout out to the members right there. Amanda Gonzalez, Andy Stewart, LNM, OP, Stepadon Diggity, East End Clips, and Pound Entertainment TV. You know what I'm saying? Gang. You know what I'm saying? Gucci. Also, big shout out to Straight Out the Six. You know what I'm saying? That page. You know what I mean? They gave us a shout out the other day, and I want to shout out to Gucci because Gucci, he's been doing this thing behind the scenes. You know, he advised me that he put that together right there. So I was like, okay, all right. So,
nice.
You know what I mean? Shout out to Gucci for that, and shout out to Straight Out the Six. You know what I mean, for showing love to the We Love Hip Hop network out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they almost have as funny stuff as my page. Their page is almost as funny as me, but we'll give them that love. Their page is dope.
Almost as funny as mine. White People Wednesdays.
White People Wednesdays. I was slipping today, but don't worry, people. I got something stored for you guys for White People Wednesdays. Don't worry.
Day's not done.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, never.
You still got to 12 a.m. while we're still taping this.
Day's not done. Day's not done.
I mean, shout out to White People Wednesdays. Yo, so what? Right now, for the people who are listening, it's Thursday morning or whatever, right? So tomorrow, or I guess, or the 15th is supposed to be the quote unquote soft.
Friday.
Yeah, on Friday, that's supposed to be the soft opening.
Relaunch of the city, yeah.
So, okay.
So they say.
Herc, you got a little bit more information on what, because I've been catching the news here and there, and I'm picking up pieces of what they're saying about restaurants and all that, but like, you know anything more about that shit right there?
Not the. I got some interference here. I got disconnected for a second. I don't know why my screen just went, but whatever. Okay, I'm back. So no, I seen on the news that like Doug said, slow launch. Certain things are gonna open. Doug Ford, certain businesses are gonna reopen on Thursday. And see how it goes. But some of the doctors are saying they don't want that. I think maybe it's too early. You know?
Yeah.
So I don't really have much more information than Doug Ford is saying, it's about time. School's still closed. Right? So we'll see. We'll see what happens when it comes to time to really start opening things. Mm-hmm. You know? Because if you really, like, if you go out for your daily walk, you see there's people outside, like, certain areas are ghost towns. Other areas are packed.
Well, it's getting warmer too, right? So like people are more inclined to go outside now, right?
Right. It's gonna be harder to stay inside, right?
Yeah.
I was on road today, and bro, everybody's outside. People in bati shorts and everything already. So it's like,
man said people in bati shorts.
Yeah, them in bati shorts.
You know it's ready. Yeah, that's right. Make sure you clarify. Yeah. But yeah, it's definitely getting warm outside, and you're seeing more people circulate around, and
I think a lot
as the weather gets hot. Like I've seen people like in their full gym gear, tank tops. Like it's workout season. Like wow, let's do this.
Yeah, I think a lot of people just got fed up too, right? They're like, I know it's not safe, but like I can't take it anymore, and they're just outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I got a haircut, dog. Like I didn't go to a barber shop. You know what I'm saying? Like shout out to my barber, aka Barba, aka T.
Barba.
You know what I'm saying?
Barba.
But like we met at a neutral location, and he
That's
did what
a
we
blunt
had.
cough. That was a blunt cough.
Yeah, no cough or vid cough. You know what I'm saying?
That was a blunt cough.
But
clarify that, Fred. That was a blunt cough.
We had to meet at a neutral location, and he gave me a nice lineup because, like, literally, I couldn't take it no more. Every time I look in the mirror, I'm like, yo, I'm so used to being clean cut, like, yo, I can't do it no more, and I just broke. So imagine.
I couldn't take. No more. I'm on my grizzly. No more flipping locked down without a razor blade. Like that, I'm calling barber. Yeah.
Well, look, put it this way: if I'm just like I break just for a haircut and I'm then back in the yard, look at the people who have less restraint, bro. There's beaches that are packed right now. If you go down south, if you look down south.
Oh yeah.
Imagine how Atlanta is.
Actually, not even down south. Vancouver. I think it was 6 Buzz. They showed a little shot of Vancouver or somewhere in BC, and there was a bunch of people just along the coast there, just lined up, just chilling, like as if it was a regular day.
And you do have a large amount of people that still believe that this is like a fuga thing, like it's just a finesse, right? Now that the weather is out, it's just like, all right, well, let's see if I'll catch something then. I'll take my chances.
Listen, I got on the elevator with a dude, okay? And shout out to my building. I don't know. I feel like I'm living in a pretty respectable building, but they let in some real buckets every once in a while as far as people who like live here. You know what I'm saying? It's not even like, how'd you get in the building? Like you used your ting and tapped into the building and let me in. So I'm like, and you smell like 100 garbage cans, but that's fine, right? We get on the elevator together. He has no mask. I'm wearing a mask. The man starts telling me, yo, it's crazy with all this stuff going on. They're talking all this thing. So crazy. And I'm like, yeah, man, I just don't want to die, bro.
Yeah.
And he's like, listen, bro, listen. First of all, the guy's getting off on the 4th floor. You could have walked, brethren. Right?
Yeah. But smelling like all that trash, he ain't taking the stairs.
Secondly, the man starts telling me, listen, dude, there's only a 0.001 point. I'm like, bro, listen, thank you. All right. It's just like, have a good day, bro. Like, just get off of your floor, bro. Like, the man's holding up the elevator to finish talking me down about this 1.0001%, bro.
The man's giving you the statistics.
Fam, you smell like before, fam.
Wow. I never knew that.
Yo, that's the episode. That's the name of the episode. You smell like before.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You guys are stupid. But it's funny.
Well, listen, man, like, come on, bro. Like, leave me alone. Like, I don't care if it's 0.001%. I don't want to be that. And you're not wearing a mask, bro. And I don't know how you got to keep. So hopefully he doesn't listen to the show because he's going to get kind of offended. Anyhow.
Hey, man, I've been locked in my house for 9 weeks. What do you think I smell like garbage for?
Because you've been poking around in too many damn garbage cans. Jesus Christ. Some people slip through the cracks, you know. Dog.
Could have showed up at the rental office, fresh out the shower, clean shaven, you know, first and last there. And then when he got in, oh yeah, now the real truth.
Oh man, that's when he started.
He made a really good first impression.
When he started moving in, he moved in with bare garbage bags.
Yeah, black garbage bags. Where's your stuff? Oh, right here. Oh, outside.
Don't worry, I'll get furniture as you know. I'll start getting my furniture as we move along. Never gets furniture. You hear the SpongeBob. 3 minutes later. But yo, before I was looking for Saf to jump into this conversation here. I don't see her yet, but let's get to the top 6.
There was a couple of tracks on there on the list today, honorable mentions. It was just like they sounded just like the auto tune was like, oh, okay, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and that's an honest whatever. But like I said, we don't make the list of the top 6. The people do. We just report it.
Facts.
So if the people picked you for number 1, then people picked you as number 1. We, not us 3 here in this room, we didn't say, oh, this is number 1. No, the people did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jeez. Who's that?
Who's that?
And it's like, yeah, before she comes in really quick, like, bro, like, I didn't honestly start liking Toronto rappers until last year. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I really didn't like a lot of Toronto rap until recently. So it's like, who cares? I'm gutsy, bro. Who gives a who cares if I like a song or not, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Sav is finally on screen. Who cares if she likes a song or not, bro? Do what you're doing, B.
Facts.
Hey, listen, yo. I shout out to all the artists and shout out to the comment gang, yo. Shout out to the comment gang who's making it where everybody's getting to the different places that they are in this list. Before we get to the list, Savy.
Gosh.
What are you saying, yo?
Not much. How are you guys?
There, like the air.
Sav, you can't come on that energy, fam. You got to be on that energy. We the champs right now. You know what I'm saying? Show your belt, B. Where's your belt at?
I know, right?
What are we champs for? What do we win?
You know what I'm saying?
What do we win?
We are
We the champion. We the champion for the people. We the outlet for the people. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's been a long day. See?
Good
It's been a
answer.
long day. It's been a long day, so I apologize. If I'm looking a little distressed, but it's been a long day. But
Well, you know,
Yeah.
you made it.
Up something.
You know what I'm saying? You made it. We appreciate you. You coming through. You know what I'm saying? Blessing us with your presence. You had any shout outs before we start? Before we get to the top 6?
thank you for the people that have been watching the video. I don't know if Guts already said this, but I really apologize for the audio because Friday was an asshole. And I took it really personal. And I actually don't care what anybody says. I actually took it really personal. And I know that it was shit. And I apologize that you had to listen to it. But I hope in the end of it that you actually enjoyed the Price interview that was posted. So I hope you guys keep watching it. As much as Friday said, the audio was shit. But I hope you keep watching it.
It's still a great interview.
Uncut.
Still a great interview.
No, definitely a good interview.
Shout out Gucci because I don't see him.
He's on road.
Chilling house at Hercs as per usual. Essential workers because I'm sure I missed that. I heard it was Nurses Day the other day, so shout out to nurses again. And continue to stay safe. Keep your hands clean. Wash your asses.
Wash your ass. All right. Savvy the Ghost in the building. Okay, so we're going to get to the top 6. You know what I'm saying? Compiled of the list that drops every Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of videos. Shout out to Savvy the Ghost helping me out to compile this list for every Tuesday. And shout out to the comment gang out there who are out there putting their votes. This week, the comment gang was super busy, like dumb busy. You know what I'm saying? Like at least 115 comments under one of the posts, at least. So
I have a quick question.
Go for it.
Is it not possible to have this post for longer?
What do you mean?
Should we cut the day from Tuesday to Monday?
Not really, because I got shit to do.
I don't mean it like that. I don't mean it like that. It's just that it gives people more time to vote. So you're still counting on the same day, but instead of then giving them just like 48 hours, 36 hours basically, you're giving them a full 48 hours to vote. That's what I'm asking.
The thing is, I always try to see if we can get enough time to get all the amount of songs in. You know what I'm saying? So I figure like by Monday night, by midnight, whatever hasn't dropped, it's like, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be filming on Wednesday anyway, so that's it. You know what I'm saying? And if I feel like if we stopped on Sunday, then a slew of songs might drop on Monday.
No, but I meant like if we stopped on Monday. No, we'd have to stop on Sunday for you to post it on Monday. I get it. I got it. Okay, cool. Sorry, guys. I was just trying to help in expanding the voting time that you had, but yeah.
But shout out to the comment gang.
Oh my gosh, Herc, how are you? I feel like you're just like, you know, I'm not talking to you. How you doing?
No, I'm chill. I'm relaxed. I'm just waiting for you. I don't want to interrupt, so I'm just chilling in the cut.
I hear you.
All right, so let's get to the top 6 right here. Number 6, Droop's Holiday, Face the World, and Facts featuring Risky G.
Not like Jerome Bettis, this is over the green like ransom lettuce. See the money come and go, but they don't want.
Yeah, that one is guy's got a little bop when he's rapping. This is the one with the oh no, it's a different track.
That's the one.
What's the other track?
Mans are in Scarborough. Shout out to the Slug, Scarborough Love Us Gangsters. They had that beat, old school beat, like 90s classic shit. I know which one this is. I know which one this is. Facts. I know which one this is. Yeah.
The one that stops.
I do know which one this is. They're on like the
first beat
escalator.
is old school, and then after that he's just there sitting.
Yeah, Risky G takes over. And big up to Slug, you know what I mean? For the people who don't know Slug, that's Scarborough Love Us Gangsters. You know what I'm saying? That's a crew from representing the Scarborough side. I'm not going to say exactly where they represent. I'll let them handle that themselves. But you know what I'm saying?
The G Mason hats.
Yeah. The man's been down from time. G Mason used to be on Young Street with them hats. You know what I'm saying?
That logo.
Yeah,
that G logo. That's the old school Toronto vibe.
Yeah.
I like it though. It was good.
So big up to that man right there, you know what I'm saying?
Like I said, please don't come for me. Oh my God.
Why were they the video? Because nowadays people's attention span isn't long enough. So they just, whatever's hot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And man, maybe the man said,
belt?
Maybe he said what he had to say and that was it.
Yeah.
You know what? You're absolutely right.
Right?
I was like, what's happening right now?
Gutsy's living his Mark, what is it? Mark Henry? This is the world's strong man.
Oh wow, you called him.
You couldn't even give me like a Kofi. I had to be the dark dude. Like I know we already have a Kofi in here, but
let's not get
sorry,
sidetracked.
I don't know that many black wrestlers like that, man.
Yeah,
I just know I could draw for him.
What's number 5?
Man.
What's
let's not get sidetracked right now. You know what I'm saying?
We're not getting sidetracked, but you said about the belt.
But number 5. Almighty number 4 and Borden no hook.
Too many ups in the field. I keep that 30 right next to me. 30 shots, call the referee. 30.
What y'all think about that right
there?
there?
What video was that? Which one was that again?
That's the one. It's like a drill sound going on there.
Oh, I like that. I like that one. That's the one I like.
Yeah.
I like that one.
What's going on with that light over there, Gutsy Guts?
My bad. Sorry.
What you think of the tune right there?
I like that song. I like the vibe on that. I'm feeling the bop on that too.
PK Herc.
Not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. But I want to see something different, man. Like not this video. Like everybody's video. Like everybody's got the Hennessy bottles. Everybody's got the bouncing around. And
not everybody can afford Douce Herc. Come on.
I'm not saying about liquor, Douce. I'm just saying, like, you know, this time just leave the bottles alone, man. Like, everybody knows. Everybody drinks Hennessy. You drink. Everybody knows you drink. Like, you know.
Yeah. Well,
I'm just saying, like, but right now that's what they're doing, right? That's what you can do.
The only thing
I
you
guess
can do
you're
is
right.
and drink.
True that. You're right. Smoke and drink.
I think
still,
niggas look.
I already know you're smoking and drinking. I just need some more new visuals. Be creative, man. Like
be creative.
Do some animated videos. You know, you can't get outside. Get creative, man. You know, sometimes I've seen this one thing where it's like, I don't know if it's an Instagram page, but it's like, yo, songs that don't belong to the video. Like the guys are wilding, got burners and everything, and it's a country song playing over the track, and these guys are dancing and doing everything hip hop, but then it's like not even a hip hop song playing, but they melded it together. Like just, I don't know, just something different, man. That's all.
Yeah, you know, it's the kitchen, you know, in the kitchen with the crew video. It's one of those, you know what I'm saying? The track itself, I was feeling the track itself a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
I think niggas look hella dangerous. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing. I was like, holy shit. You know what I'm saying? These are the guys you don't want to mess with. You know what I'm saying? But there's a couple of lines that I liked in there. I want to point out. He says, she wants me to buy her man Jordans. I told her leave me alone, bitch. Your man's an informant.
Oh, shame.
Gosh.
Shame.
Wow. I didn't catch that one.
Oh, bars. Where's my more fire? Oh, gosh.
More fire.
Yeah, so I'm more fire that. Where's my more fire? Give me a more fire, please.
Yeah, man, and I like the voices. I like what do you call it? The cadence. You know what I'm saying? Man did their thing on that track. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's okay. I'll hold that. I'll hold what I have to say because it's not about this. So let's go.
All right. So number 4, Roy Woods. I feel it.
I feel it too. I feel it too.
Yay.
Yeah, that was it. I feel it too. Is that called I feel it too, or is that just I feel it?
I feel it written here, but I could be wrong. What y'all think of that right there?
I don't know, but it's all right. It's a you know, it's the him too is like, you know, it's like a, I don't know. It's like, is it like a love track? I guess like a, you know,
Yeah,
like
it's a love song. It's a love song.
Yeah, it's like a love song. Like, you know, he feels it. You know, he's feeling it too. She's feeling it. They're feeling each other. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I would say it was like he's talking of some life stuff on there. Let me ask y'all a question. Is he rapping or singing?
He's singing.
He's singing, right?
A bit of both.
It's hip hop.
Yeah,
God.
it's whatever. There's no. It's not straight R&B.
I can't call it.
It's not R&B. It's not like he's Casey and JoJo in this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, it is like a rap song, whatever, like singing type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Bless.
Ooh, thank you.
But yeah, so yeah, no, it's all right. I liked it.
Well,
But yeah, I think he's telling the girl, yeah, I feel it. You feel it. We both feeling it. That's what I'm thinking it is.
Shout out to our Zoom alumni, Natra. I think he kind of has that kind of vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Like a mix of the both kind of thing? Like a hybrid?
Yeah, the mix. The singing and rapping. Not too heavy on the rapping, but more singing vibes.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised
genre?
I'm
Is
surprised
that
the Comic
the
Gang
genre?
voted for this, though.
Yeah. Oh. Thank you, Guts. I want to point out something. Common Gang, this is all like from 4 to 1. That's all the Common Gang. The rest is all based on the numbers. Like the number 6 and number 5, those were based on the numbers. Right?
Oh, okay.
Makes sense.
Okay. That makes sense. Okay.
Everything else 4 and up, that's all Common Gang related. So shout out to the Common Gang. You know what I'm saying?
I thought the same thing because I was looking at it and I was like, really? I was like, whoa. I was like, they really came out for this track. That's really, really good. I was like, this is good to see. Like, it's a good song.
Yeah, it wasn't like a bunch of votes for Roy Woods, but like there was some votes in there. The one thing, I like the lyrics. Track is cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really sold on his voice like that yet. Maybe I need to listen to more. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, that's why I ask if it's rapping or singing. Because if it's like the hybrid rap singing thing, then perfect. But if it's just like straight R&B and you're an R&B singer, I still think that he needs to put a little bit more sauce on that voice still.
And he's signed to the boy, right?
Well, he's an OVO signing, not necessarily directly to Drake.
The boy has too many hybrids, fam.
You didn't hear what he just said? He's not necessarily signed to Drake.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, he has too many hybrids. Like, go get a... Go.
You say he's a Drake baby. Oh, man.
How's the type?
Hey, you know what the thing is? He's not the only one. And then we'll get off of this track here after this. He's not the only one. There's a lot of people since Drake started dropping his music and became a thing, like his music became like really popular, where you started seeing a lot of these guys who kind of sound like him or who are trying to like go in that cadence. You know what I'm saying? So there is a lot of clones. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that Roy Woods is, but there is a lot of clones. You know what I'm saying? But number 3, Sheffy, colder.
Colder. Bang on my block, it taught me a lot, even though I had the K on my shoulder. Young boy, baby.
My track, me. I like it. The music video, he's got to get out of the ends though. Like I want to see something different from him.
PK Herc, what do you think?
I hear that. Because I like the one he dropped, not for the members, but the one after that, but before this. It's kind of like the same type of vibe. Like because the same, it's just around the ends. But he's still mingling around the ends, right? So he's still getting around, but I understand where you're coming from, though. I fully understand where you're coming from.
And I know he can't do much because it's the vid and stuff like that, right? But, being there with a little shotty or something, you and a shotty in the Airbnb and something, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know if it was
switch
that kind
it up
of party.
a little bit. But the bars are always there. Sheffy always has the bars. This is my song of the week.
He's a lyricist.
The girl is back.
I know what you mean, Sav. Can we stop there for a second? Guts, not Guts. Sheffy. Sheffy's got like, I don't know if it's this one thing, but he's talking real stink about a fucking girl on this track right now. Excuse my language. Okay, I have the bars right here. Okay. Let me see. Let me pull up these bars. Dumb bitch wanna fuck every street nigga. Now you really wanna think like she riding.
I was like, whoa. I was like, oh, she's back. I was like, whoa, I haven't heard this girl I haven't heard about this one in a long time. She is back.
And he continues from there.
So it's a reoccurring.
So what if she pined every street dude? Maybe she is still a rider though. She just wanted to get out there.
No, man. I'm like, it's almost personal.
Belongs to the street now, homie.
It's no diss. It's not nothing. It's almost personal.
Yo, Sav, we gotta get him on 6 Views and ask him.
We do. We gotta
ask
That's
him.
A good answer.
Who's this shotty, fam?
Choke, eh?
I was like, is this a thing or is it just like... Blunt. Are your minds them just telling you how they feel? Like, what is it? Like,
I wish I wrote down the other bars that the man said.
He can't even stop laughing. He can't even breathe.
No, because when I heard it, I rewound it. I said, "Damn, you just drug her through the mud."
I had to take it back. I was like, bro. I was like, that girl, she's a waste. B. I was like, she's not even a good setup thing. Like, clearly, you're sleeping with all the mandem and you're not a good. That's not right.
Is it a black thing though?
I don't know.
I'm saying, like, you want to guess, like, is it a black thing? Is it a white thing?
Ooh. Maybe she's switching sides and things. Ooh, it's tough.
It's a light skin. It's a light skin from Kitchener.
Oh, I'm not involved.
It's a light skin from Kitchener.
Oh man.
I'm actually not involved.
Why so specific?
That's what you did Friday?
Oh man. Okay, let's move on.
Number 2.
Let me pull up this thing here.
Number 3.
Where are we at? Number 3?
That was number 3.
That was 3?
That was number 3.
Number 3 was Sheffy. Colder.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was number 3. So number 2. Peter Jackson featuring the Ghostface Killer. Bill Clinton.
Bang hard, niggas see stars, bitch you key cars. Slow neck for life in Japanese.
Happy belated birthday to Ghostface too. Like a couple days ago, or it was last week or whatever, but still it was like the last week or so.
The man said Carhartts and Clarks holding gold hammers. I said, whoa, holy shit.
Take me back, bro. Take me back to Wu-Tang.
I was like, what?
That was his first bar. That was
swag.
That was the introduction to his rap. Carhartts and Clarks and gold hammers.
I heard it, and I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. But then I was like, oh shoot, I know what you're talking about now. Now it all clicked right now.
Yeah. Yo, Herc, you got a Carhartt jacket?
I had one. I had the black flipping waterproof joint. Like Gore-Tex, whatever. And then I gave it to a family friend's son. Fits him like a glove now. It was like you know, when we were doing I got it from Cisse. Shout out Cisse.
Cisse?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? On Eglinton there. That's his name, Cisse? What's his name? Cisse? Whatever.
Cisse with the fitteds.
Yeah, with the fitted hats right there at Eglinton and shit. So, shout out Cisse, you know what I'm saying? The man flipping came through with the Carhartts, the big exercise Carhartt. The jacket was big. It was too big for me, but that was the style. Big Carhartt jackets.
Yeah.
No baggy clothes era, right? So, fast forward now, 2000s, I'm going through my closet like, yo, this shit's taking up space. It's still too big for me. You know what I'm saying? So, let me send it on to someone who can use it. I gave it to the youth. It fit the man like a glove. I'm pretty sure it don't even fit him no more. The man's that big now.
Yeah.
Like, he probably went through the jacket. But, yo, nice all black Carhartt with the hoodie. You know what I'm saying? Nice little Gore-Tex joint. It was proper.
Shout out to the Carhartt jackets, yo.
Proper Carhartt.
Who we lose? We lost Guts right there. Shout out to Peter Jackson on that tune right there, yo. There's a lot of dope footage in there. On tour footage. Yeah, the 9-0 nickel. There's a lot of tour footage I see there. He's all over the country in that video right there. You know what I'm saying? Him and the whole Wu-Tang clan in that video. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, let me ask you a question. Is it just me? Or does the man kind of sound like Jadakiss?
Who, Peter Jackson?
Track? Yeah, like a little bit. Like, just that his voice, like that.
The raspy?
Yeah.
The raspy?
Yeah, that raspy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He might have had a heavy blunt smoking night prior to getting in the vocal booth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You never know. But
his voice sounds like, I don't know. I just got that Jada vibe off him on that track. I don't know why. No, he didn't do none of that like that. Like it was just the rasp in his voice, like just the. Maybe that's just his style. Like I know his tracks, like he has that like rough voice, right? So,
yeah.
I don't know, but for some reason, I got a Jada vibe off of this track. I don't know why.
Well, you know one thing I'll give Peter Jackson, he's very versatile, because over the last year or so, he's put out a lot of different videos, and like he dropped this one. Which is straight boom bap, grimy shit. You know what I'm saying? But like he'll hit us with like a love song or something like that. Pause. Like, you know, months before this. You know what I'm saying? And like he'll even like mess with the auto tune sometimes. So I rate it for trying things.
Yo, 30 grand in a Burger King bag with no Whopper.
Where the more fire there? And he's alumni. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. 9-0 nickel, shout out.
Savy, what do you think of that video right there?
I don't know. I think there's too much going on. That's how I feel about it. But I feel like they're at a concert and there's supposed to be things happening and stuff like that. But I just feel like I couldn't focus. Like I don't know.
It was. So I guess
there was too much to pay attention.
Yeah, so I just listened to it, to be quite honest. I went back to work. Like, I went back to what I was doing. I listened to the song. It's a good song, though. I like the track.
You know, it's like a one long montage of just, like, what it would feel like if you were on tour with them, it feels like. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it feels like when you're going through that lifestyle super fast, like, everything's a blur. You know what I'm saying? So
And I get it, and I get the concept of the video. I think that's just not what I was expecting from the track at hand, and I think that's why I was like, okay, I'm like actually not focused on what's happening in this video. Yeah. Let me do something else in the meantime, type of thing. Yeah, but it was a good track nonetheless. You know what I mean?
I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
Yeah, man. Big up to Peter Jackson. We love hip hop alumni.
Yeah.
But number one. Bandit featuring C-Row, JSM Anthem.
He wanted, I really got it. I'm gonna ghost him, or I'll just kidnap his ass and leave him far out in the open. You ain't talking to no.
This is the one I was talking about. The kid got the bop going on.
Here's my question. I don't care. I'm asking right off the bat. Why is he saying nigga? He white or is he black? He's mixed. Who's this guy? Is he like who's the guy that's saying
the
nigga
guy
all the
behind
time?
hiding behind the guy with the mask on.
He white because I swear this bandit guy was on the countdown on the list the last week. I just want to understand.
I'm not sure. You
No,
the one who was wearing the mask?
Yes.
No, I don't think that's the bandit.
But either
that is
who's the white
bandit because
guy.
C-Row is the guy, the second guy.
Exactly.
Okay, so that's the white guy.
C-Rose.
I don't know who the other guy. I think the other guy. I don't know if the other guy is white or not, but he's wearing a mask. You can't tell.
But the problem is every time they flash to his hands, they're like under the light, so you can't see if he's light or if he's white. Doing. And I don't like that. Like I don't like that.
Man's playing with the camera angles. He's playing with the camera angles.
Yep, know your role. If you're
he's
not,
playing with the camera angles.
He might be mixed.
Know your role if you are not. That's all I'm saying.
Hey.
More fire. Who's that? Gutsy? Come with the more fire.
No, that was me.
No, that was after Friday. That was Friday. I'm just saying, like, no, and it's no disrespect because the track is fire.
Yeah,
you know what
is fire,
I mean?
definitely.
The track is fire. The track is actually super fire. But know yourself. There's too many.
It's not about knowing yourself. Like, you know what? Yeah, okay. Cool to say the N-word. But you know what? Really lazy in writing when it comes to lyrics. You know what I'm saying? That's all it really boils down to. You're lazy. You want to use the N-word, you're being lazy. You know what I mean? Come on. You don't need to use the N-word repetitively, like repeat, repetitively. You know what I mean? Like repeat it over and over, like in your chorus or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just lazy. I find it lazy nowadays. It's more laziness than anything. People are just being lazy when they're writing their lyrics. Instead of trying to really think of something that would rhyme and make sense, they just throw a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Me and my niggas. You know, blah, 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 whatever, we're doing this. Me and my niggas, you know, like, or niggas, like, niggas is challenging me. Niggas is, you know, it's just lazy. That's what I equate it to, just being lazy.
I feel like it's as an ex-rapper, a combination of both. There is some laziness involved.
I like how you put that in brackets.
Oh, you know,
Friday love throw that ex-rapper talk out. He
put it in brackets this time, Herc. He put it in brackets. It's okay.
Ex-rapper.
Air quotations?
Yeah.
Catch me on Spotify though.
Exactly.
SoundCloud link is up now.
The thing is, when you say niggas, it's the replacement for rappers a lot of times too. Because if you say rappers, then it sounds corny. When you're like, yo.
But niggas gets corny too.
It's a double-edged sword. You know
what I'm saying? It's corny too. Like I said, it's laziness. I don't know. That's just me.
It is.
I just find that it's lazy. Even if it doesn't matter how you're using it, it's still lazy.
Because I think like a man like YG, not to get like off track with other artists, but like YG, my nigga, I think that song was used. You know what I'm saying? Like the way he.
But that's okay. But like that is different. Like that for sure. But I'm
why
just
is it different? Like, why is it different? Because he said he used it, and what you're saying is that it's not used in a creative way.
No, but that was being creative right there. When he's breaking it down in different ways, my nigga, my.
So if it's being creative, it's okay.
I'm just saying this. Don't be so lazy with it. That's all. Niggas one like right now. Oh, nigga this, nigga that, nigga this, nigga that, nigga this, nigga that. That's all I'm saying. It's like, yo, you don't think of something else. Why does it gotta be nigga? Why does it gotta be nigga? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I know. I don't know. It don't hit the same way. I guess it don't hit the same way if it's not nigga or niggas or niggers or you know what I'm saying? Well, like I don't know.
Maybe the hard ER might be a little bit pushing it.
But you know what I'm saying though. But whatever. But just like how I said there could be slipped in the track, same way the hard ER. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just saying don't be so lazy with it.
Yeah.
Like your chorus, you're 3 words into your track, and the 4th word is the N word. Come on.
Well,
that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, go on.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
But big up to these guys right here. Big up to Bandit. Big up to C-Row.
The track's fire.
The
Bop was sick. The little Bop he was doing. Now he's on it, so he's feeling himself.
The guy Bandit, he has a lot of potential with his flow. When I was listening to it, You know what I'm saying? And C-Roll comes with a solid verse as usual. You know what I'm saying? But the thing I like is the contrast between their two voices. You know what I'm saying? They had a nice contrast between
different.
the two. You know what I mean? But
definitely different.
I hear what you're saying, Sav, with the I didn't really check for that because he was wearing a mask the whole time. So comment gang, let us know in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Or Bandit, let us know in the comments. You know what I'm saying?
Or he'll tell us.
It's okay. I'm gonna look. Don't worry. I'm looking right now. Don't worry. Me find out.
And he'll be like, "What you niggas got to say about that? I ain't black." Then what?
Well,
don't say it. Don't say it like that. I was like, bro, there's one thing if you're talking to your friends about it. You put out a whole track with a mask on. You didn't even want to be yourself.
You don't hide behind the mask if you're going to use the word.
That's what I'm saying. Then clearly you know that you shouldn't be using it. If that's the case. But
so you think the only reason why he's
I'm going to find out, Herc. I'm going to come back and tell you if that's what I think.
All right, so let's get to our honorable mentions.
Number one.
And yeah, big up to those guys.
Number one
track in Canada this week. But let's get to our honorable mentions right here. J Sav, Home Confinement Freestyle, Pressa 96 Freestyle, YG, Sauce or Was 2.
Cook the Fenty like a scientist. Rudy Goldberg, I'm so sick. Touch him up like Donovan Mitchell. I touch road.
Jeezy Loke featuring A Kills, On My Own, Private Name, Private Number, Trippin', I See the Zoe, Stop It.
Racks, I got it back, put up with the 30 man. I bet my shooters doing bad. I thought I seen this nigga, swear to God I had to double back.
Sandman featuring Bucks in the Cut, Fendi Fila, John Doe, Hard, in quotations or in brackets, Woke, Dom Valley, Rowdy.
When I put it in, the TV bouncing like gelatin. Usadi on me cause my melanin. I'm getting it.
Toxic featuring Cujo, Anxiety, Vicky Chan, Sequel, Liddy X, Big Bag Deal.
Your bitch just give me a favor. I won't hesitate if I need to shoot out. Got some youngins in the field with the Glock. Like Polo G, I'm a reaching to pop out.
Z-Wave and Broski, Addictive. September featuring Doovie, Flex for a Living, and Leon Lutz. We lit.
Baby, I've been more control it. Go ahead, have fun. Your life, precious. We lit.
Quick question for y'all before we get to our break.
Wait, I have a question for you. Because I see that you got a haircut. What happened?
Oh, you came in late, Sav.
I know. That's why I need to understand.
Yeah. I didn't go to a barbershop or anything. Barbershops ain't open. But
I didn't ask you that. That's why I'm asking you what happened.
I broke. I couldn't take it no more. I was looking in the mirror at a wolf man, and I said, you know what? Baba, forward. And we met at a neutral ground and, got it done.
You know what Friday said? Friday said, yo, don't do what I do. Do what I say. You understand?
He thinks he's Justin.
That's exactly who he thinks he is.
And you're not.
You understand?
So you need to just ease and circle down a little bit. You're not Justin Trudeau.
AKA Ricky Trudeau.
I've been this afro for 2 months. I don't want to go. I want to go get a hair braid up, cane roll. I had the single braids, but that's a hassle. I want to go get my hair properly braided and cane rolled. You understand what I'm saying? But
Barber came through with the gloves, yo.
Yeah, but Barber's a trooper, though.
Yeah.
Shout out Barber. Barber's an OG.
Big up. Well, yeah, that's what happened, yo. Fresh in the flesh. I'm still alive. Brian Adams. Is he a racist? I'm gonna read you guys the caption that he has here. Tonight was supposed to be the beginning of a tendency of gigs at Royal Albert Hall. My bad. I see it's all in my Instagram thing here, or in an Instagram thing. At Royal Albert Hall. But thanks to some effing bat-eating, wet market animal selling, virus-making, greedy birds, the whole world is on hold now. Not to mention the thousands that have suffered or died from this virus. My message to them is thanks a effing lot is go vegan. So he put the vegan spin on the end. Is
Brian Adams mad just picking up his bag?
Is he a racist though? Because that was pretty racist.
I'm just gonna say this. I don't care who the fuck you are. Everybody got that much racism in them. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody. I don't care who you are, except for babies born yesterday or today and young children under the age of 3. They're probably the only people on this planet who are not racist. Okay? Everybody got a little smidget. Some got a little more in their ingredients than others. But everybody got that little dash of racism in them. And he's thinking these up my bag. I want my money. He was probably in the moment. I'm not excusing his comments, but everybody got that little bit of racism in them. Everybody. So I'm not gonna say he's full-fledged racist. He's race. He's got that race-ish. It's crack-ish.
He's not a crackhead.
It's race. You know what I'm saying? He's not a full crackhead.
But it's crackish.
It's crackish. So it's racist, not racist. It's racist.
It's racist. He ain't racist. He's racist. With an SH.
I know it's stupid, but you know what I mean. Like everybody. I don't know. You disagree with me?
I don't disagree with you. Everybody, I won't say racist. Everybody will have a little prejudice moment. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, I've had my times, and I'm not gonna. Where you're driving.
Everybody.
And somebody does some messed up thing in front of you, and then you look and you see, and my bad. I'm not trying to bring any type of xenophobia, all right? But you see it's an Asian person, and that little racist bone goes off in your body, or that little prejudice bone goes off in your body, like wagwan, right? I'm not going to repeat the different types of things I usually say in my car, but it's not always the most flattering things for my character. You know what I'm saying? So I understand, but it's not excusable. You know what I mean?
No, it's not excusable at all. No one's excusing him, but yeah, he's 60 years old,
60 something.
Yeah, I'm telling you, those feelings, they crack through the surface sometimes. No, I had to get drunk. You know what I'm saying? This guy was just having a Twitter rant. That's all. Got caught up in his feelings and got a Twitter rant. And like I said, no one's excusing what he said, but everybody's got that little racist in them.
Savy, did you catch this rant?
I didn't. To be honest, I actually didn't.
Do you like Bryan Adams?
Who's Bryan Adams again? What tunes he sings?
I was about to say the same thing. I was like, well, who's this guy again?
Bryan Adams track.
Let me look.
Do a Google search on it, because I'm not gonna be like, oh, well, he sings this and that.
I'm not gonna pull up. I don't know a Bryan Adams track off the top of my head, but he's like he's not Canadian. He's American, right?
He's Canadian.
He's Canadian.
He's Canadian.
He's Canadian, right? Yeah.
Okay, let me ask y'all the next question.
British?
No, he's Canadian.
He's not British.
He's Canadian. Should he be canceled for that?
Yeah, why not?
We cancel people for such. We cancel
black
small
people for
offenses.
everything, so why can't we cancel white people for stuff?
That's not the protocol.
Well,
you
know,
everybody can get canceled.
Everybody can get
I don't
canceled.
understand. What did he say? What was bad about what he said? Because maybe I missed it. What did he say?
He said they said bat eating, wet market.
To some effing bat eating, wet market animal selling, virus making, greedy bastards. The whole world is now on hold.
So he's not necessarily talking about that race in particular. He's talking about greedy motherfuckers, and white people are greedy motherfuckers too. So
the wet market bat eating white people, right?
We knew that part, but he also said the money hungry, and the money hungry also includes them.
These slabs going slabs slipping taking to deeper levels and shit.
Don't do that.
Going deep to the root.
Yo, if Brian Adams needs a lawyer, call
breaking
Sav.
it down. Ghost will break it down for you.
I was like,
Brian Adams, she got your
I was like,
back.
what did he say? I was like, what did he say? And I was like, oh, that's what he said. Yeah, he said that. But he saved himself by saying the other thing. That's what happened.
No, but he's now apologized though. Just to let y'all,
of course.
But he wasn't at first. Because this post is up. He left it up. It wasn't like let me take my post down. Let me post this on Instagram and take it down because I'm sorry.
Where was it?
It was on
Instagram.
It's
on Instagram. Okay, because I was like, I'm on his Twitter. I was just on his Twitter and I don't see none of this.
No, it was on his Instagram.
It's on Instagram page.
He was playing guitar at home, and that was his caption. Right?
Yeah, but did you hear his response? Like his apology was like, "Oh, I wanted to rant."
That's what I like to hear.
That's like sometime.
Because do you think that's a good apology, bro?
Of course not, bro. What are we going to do?
That's the point I'm making.
Exactly.
That's the point I'm making. He didn't apologize. The man went on there and said, I wanted to rant. And so, yeah, I'm sorry, I guess.
Yeah.
But he's not sorry. He just kind of looked a backlash. So he's like, you know what, let me just jump all in front. It's not like he said, he didn't take the post down.
Yeah.
Did he remove the comments?
He said it and he meant it. Bite my tongue for no one.
Or I'm surprised he didn't say he got hacked. Oh, I was hacked.
Yeah. Yeah.
My Instagram account was hacked while I was playing the guitar, so.
His brain was hacked. Last thing before we get to our break. Ludacris or Nelly? Who y'all got?
That's easy. Ludacris. Virgos all day.
Forget being a Virgo. Ludacris.
First concert of my life. What? Ludacris.
I'm sorry, Nelly, but Ludacris.
Are you guys going by his lyrical ability? Because we know Nelly's not a lyricist. We're just going by hits. Who got more hits?
Damn, when he plays Southern Hospitality,
bro, that whole thing.
Ludacris, bro.
Ludacris got more hits than Nelly?
Ludacris, bro. I'm sorry.
Bro, he just had music. He just
remember
Ludacris, Usher, and Lil Jon just made a track 2 weeks ago. Stop it right now.
Yo.
Stop it right now.
If you need a refreshment on Ludacris, go to YouTube and watch Ludaverses. Okay. Last year, 2 years ago, I think the man was putting these up. Ludaverses.
Like new stuff.
The man would go no, this is him just dropping verses, just rapping, just dropping bars, just rapping, and it's old. It's not new. This is not new. This is probably like all 3 years old. 4 years. I'm just saying, like this is the guy who just do it. Like yo, I'm telling you, lyrics. I think I'm Luda. I'm Luda all the way. I'm sorry.
One of the most underrated artists.
Yeah, but hits also. That's what I'm saying. Like versus Nelly, he
Ludacris
still
got
has
more hits than Nelly.
That's what Friday
Ludacris
asked.
has more hits than Nelly. Ludacris definitely, I would say, have more hits than Nelly. Man.
I don't think so.
So let me ask
you.
y'all.
I don't think so.
Let me ask y'all.
You don't think so? So what's Nelly's?
Nelly has more #1 hits than Ludacris, definitely.
You think so?
On paper,
yeah, but because your #1 hits doesn't necessarily mean just because he has more #1 hits doesn't mean he doesn't have more.
But I just think Ludacris has just more songs because it's different. Because what if Nelly drops what's that song? This Tim McGraw with those songs, like
man,
like white people. If he drops that on White People Wednesday, you know what I'm saying?
Don't kill me.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be that kind of crowd.
That's the same thing with Wiz Khalifa and the Paul Walker song.
That song's huge. That song nullifies
but
anything
that's not fair. That's those two. That's not like okay. Yeah, it's a big hit. Okay, but still, I still say Ludacris.
Okay,
let me
ask y'all. When Ludacris brings in "Stand Up," right, and then Nelly brings in "It's Hot in Here," who wins that round?
I don't even think he goes. I think.
Think it out.
I here's a big track though, man.
And Stand Up is a big track too.
Yeah, but they're different. I don't think they would clash those two songs together.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think they would clash those two songs.
Okay, so then what's Hot in Here going against then?
Hot in Here has to go against like something big. Like something bigger than that.
What does Luda have that's bigger than Hot in Here?
The verse on Minute Man.
Yo, was even this the first, the one that on the dirty on the 50-yard line there, the Dirty Bird on the 50-yard line. That same was like his first single. What?
Oh, what's your fantasy?
Yeah, bro.
You think he would put Fantasy against Hot in here?
Like Luda has tunes, but if you compare them to Nelly's, it's kind of like the hood man them will rate Luda's tunes, but the masses will pick Nelly, fam.
Listen, it's just because
the masses will pick Nelly. Don't get it twisted.
Nelly's nice. Don't get it wrong, but I think Ludacris is nicer.
No, I would pick Luda, but I'm saying when he picks Ride With Me, Hard in Here, Batter Up, the song with Kelly Rowland. You know what I'm saying? Like
was the
Nelly has.
I'm sorry.
He has number ones that will kind of cancel out Luda's songs.
I don't know.
That's the problem there.
I see what you're saying, Guts, but I don't know. I get it, but I think once we hear the Luda track, it was like, no, you weren't saying nothing. That's just how I feel about Ludacris, though.
I'll throw Ludacris a bone, right? Pause. He can bring the every All I Do Is Win. He could bring in
remix.
Well, no, he's on the.
All I Do Is Win.
His verse is like the top. He's the first verse.
And All I Do Is Win.
All I Do Is Win. Is it the remix then where he's like, and you hear him in the beginning rapping like crazy?
I don't know if it's Busta or him, but
no, that's Ludacris in the beginning of All I Do Is Win.
It's not Busta Rhymes.
Or the DJs always bring it right to Luda.
Google it, guys, because I swear that's what you're doing.
Right, you know he's gonna use that. He's gonna pull that out the vault easy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right. He is on the original.
Yeah, he's the first verse. You know what I'm saying? If he's not the first verse, that's where the DJs go to right away. So that's in his chamber, waiting to let off. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Fantasy for sure. But we'll see. It's gonna be going down Saturday. Shout out to Swiss. Shout out to Timberland.
Oh, what I missed that. I missed that announcement, yo.
Yeah,
put that in my calendar.
This Saturday is going to be going out on Instagram Live, probably like 9 o'clock. Shout out to Swiss and Timberland who have been putting together all these different ones. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Friday, I know a song he would play.
Which one now?
He can play Tip Drill.
Tip Drill.
Yo.
BT Uncut.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. Don't get it twisted, Ellie.
My bad.
BT Uncut? What?
Drill. Okay.
But that's okay because Ludacris is gonna play "See Poppin' on a Handstand."
You don't stop knowing them tune there.
Oh.
Okay.
I know it's not even in the. I know these guys. This song's not even in the competition. Not even the artist we're talking about. But this guy did drop for BET Uncut late night. So yo, Black Jesus, what that thing smell like? If you know about anything, about BET
like?
Uncut, Black Jesus, what's that thing smell like? Oh gosh.
Oh man. Oh gosh. Man. Yeah.
Oh gosh, BET Uncut late night.
The good old days. Let's go to a break here. I got a track here by Ill Tone. And let me see here. I'm drawing this off of Bandcamp. I think he's from the West Coast. You know what I'm saying?
The track is interesting to say the least.
Yeah. Nice artwork and stuff
like that. I don't even you got to hear this track. Play the track.
So yeah, this track here is called "Am I Good Enough?"
Me against me.
Okay. Now, our Smoke and Mirror segment is basically like a news segment where we talk about news that is going on, whether it's locally, we go internationally, and we try to keep it hip hop for the most part. Okay. And for the people who are just tuning into the Smoke and Mirror segment, we got Ching, aka they call me Ching, in the motherfucking building.
I'm a kill. Wait till you come out and we gon' fly up to the hills. Big bag full of money, counting money in the bank. I gotta count up them hundreds when they
sing. So, okay. Now I'm sure everybody's seen the fake in Snitch 9 rat guy came home and he had his whole video, 2 million reveal, all type of shit. But since then, there's been a couple of things that's happened where like people have revealed his location 2 times, and he tried to donate some money to the this children's foundation, like $200,000, and they refused him. All right. My question to y'all, because he's trying to push this whole line with the loyalty and the snitching thing like that. Is there a difference between loyalty and snitching?
That's what the man chose.
Yeah.
The man chose that, right? I mean, anybody that doesn't know what really happens, like from the outside looking in, they'll follow what he's saying. You know what I mean? But he did choose that life. So
yeah,
that's
he signed up.
Yeah.
Like the army, he signed up.
That's like selling your soul, basically.
Yeah. PK Herc, what do you think about that? Because like he was trying to push that whole thing in that video that when he was on Instagram, right? Like, yo, they fuck my baby mom, and there's a bunch of people who, you know, like Ching is saying, they're not from that cloth or whatever, who are agreeing with him. Like his regular run-of-the-mill fans who are just like suburban white kids or just suburban, like not about that life type of kids, they kind of agree with him. But I feel that there's definitely a difference between, you know, having the loyalty for somebody and then going and getting on the stand and talking about what people are doing, especially when you're involved.
Your mama never told you not to tattletale on nobody?
Facts.
Super facts.
Man.
Yeah.
So
that's like a whole nother story, you know, like man.
Yeah.
Yo, like it's crazy because like just to bring up like my cousin Frankie, for example, the man's message in a bottle, song Justice.
In 95, we ain't foresee a future this insane, where rats can come back again to reclaim the game.
The man has lyrics in there that's like, how the hell is this guy? Like, this guy, he must have like a glass, a crystal ball to see the future or something.
Shout out.
So the man's like, yo, how the hell can a rat come back and reclaim the game? And this is, he wrote these bars way before Tekashi was even a thing. You understand what I'm saying? It's like these lines are so relevant right now to this situation where it's like, yo, how did he even see this, forecast this shit? So, yo, it's not good, bro. It's not good. People rocking with him, it's not good. You understand what I'm saying? Giving this guy more confidence. The fact that he had 2 million people on his Instagram and he got 5 million views in a one day or whatever is stupid. That just means people nowadays.
But then again, let's see Bobby Shmurda. Let's see if Bobby Shmurda gets that same love. You know?
Bobby Shmurda won't get
better,
that same
but
love.
he's not going to.
He's not going to because that's how the game works.
Better.
Exactly.
This whole clout social media game works. Like, it's all about the image, pretty much. Like, he did what he did, but he's still getting all these views. But then look, Bobby Shmurda probably not even gonna touch his views when he gets up, but he really did that shit. He really he really held it down. Hit for his guy, you know?
He did strong.
Yeah.
Took more time so his guys could get less time.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
But I feel like Bobby will be in this game longer once he gets out.
100%.
Oh, Bobby's gonna have more respect and more love. People going with the gosh here, just people looking for clout. That's it. It's a clout thing. Because yo, the man said, yo, people are mad. The man's even calling it like, yo, he knows what he did. He has to live with himself at the end of the night. You know what I'm saying? He can't go nowhere. So, he's stuck. Look at that. People are turning down money. Who the hell in the right mind turns down a $200,000 donation?
For charity. Exactly. It's a donation.
Charity. It was a child foundation, too.
Yeah,
the child foundation don't even want to be associated with this guy.
Yeah. Then again, it's the image. It's the image. They don't want to take it from him because what he represents.
Right? But it's okay in the rap game. This guy's talking about if you don't have this watch or whatever, you can't beef with me. And these are for clips I'm seeing. Like, yo, it's stupid.
Yeah.
How, like I said, 5 million views in one day. Like, Bobby Shmurda, I said it when I seen it. Bobby Shmurda got together. Nigga better get, he better get 3 M's.
Yeah.
Right away. He's not going to get that. People are already in the comments. He's not going to get that. You know what I'm saying? But he's realer than any of
He
these
deserves
guys.
that.
The man took time. Man took time so his guys could come home at the same time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he easily could have took his 5 and left his boys to ride for the next four more years on top.
Yep.
But the man said, yo, what? I'm going to hug 2 more years so my boy can come home 3-4 more years earlier. I'm going to hug that 2 years. That's a real dude. You understand? Because he knows what he signed up for. That's what he knows. He's in the streets. He knew what he signed up for. He knew what he was doing. Yeah. On top of the music, when they caught him up with the outside of the music thing, he all right, boom, I got caught. I got bagged. He didn't decide, you know what, the first day I'm gonna turn on my crew. No, the man rode out and said, yo, hold on. Like I do 7, my dog gets 7. Okay, let's do this. You know what I'm saying? But no, the man said, what, yo, same day, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Same day the man was ready, right, Sav, in the timeline? Same day the man was ready. Same day the man was ready.
Year,
the cuffs touched his wrist, the man was ready. Like, yo, but
1 year
what
to
you
the
need to know?
day.
Yeah.
Who do you want me to tell on?
No, but it's
Who
good
do you want me to tell on?
It's good that you brought up his name, Ching, Bobby Shmurda, because you bringing him up and us having conversations where we're bringing up and bigging up Bobby Shmurda, and you know other people out there in the internet world who are talking about Bobby Shmurda still is what's still keeping him hot till now, because this man has been gone for a minute. You know what I'm saying? And for him to still be on your mind and a few and so many other people's mind, that means when he touches road, it's still going to be a ting. It might not be as much as Tekashi's numbers or whatever, but it's going to be enough where he's going to be able to feed his family and be able to rock out. You know what I'm saying?
It's August,
that's
I think.
what I read.
I think it's August.
Yeah.
I think it's August. Yeah.
For sure.
I'm waiting for the Mets hat to touch the floor.
Okay.
I'm waiting.
There's a thing that I was watching the other day, and I never brought it up when it dropped a couple of weeks ago, right? It was a 6Buzz, like a Instagram live press conference type of thing, like a conversation type of thing, and it was with Pressa, Director X, Lola, who's like the CEO of Lola Media Group, and like she does a whole bunch of things in the industry in the States, but she's from here. Andrew Pauline, right, who's a big time like club promoter, or more like show promoter. Like he bought down Push, he bought down everybody. You know what I'm saying? And another guy named Jagan. They were having a big conversation about the industry and stuff like that, and you know all the different things like what it takes to get in and like how to not get jerked and all that. My question to y'all is there gatekeepers in the game? Let's start with you, Ching. Is there gatekeepers in this game?
Gatekeepers as in like someone, like you need to know someone to know someone?
Like you have to have some kind of a cosign or somebody to open the door for you to be able to get into this game? Or is it like anybody can get into this shit?
I wouldn't say everybody could get into this. It's not like, because if everybody could get into this, like everybody would be famous. Everybody would be living. Everybody would be like, yeah, I'm a rapper, I'm an artist, this, that. But it's not really that easy. It's not that simple. You do need to like, a lot of people do get put on. It could also be that. It could also be like real, like especially hard work too. Because if you just perfecting your craft and getting your right sound, and then someone like that's been up there, like been in the game, like recognizes that, and you're putting money and investing time in yourself. Like a lot of people don't want to pay for this or pay for that, or they get clowned on paying for this, paying for feature this or whatever. But really, if you really think you're that good, that's what it costs to get that feature from somebody or a certain someone. And like, if you really believe in yourself, you're willing to put down that money for whatever it is. Then that shows like, yeah, like I believe in myself. Like I'm gonna do whatever I can to get into this.
Yeah.
Just keep working, keep writing, keep thinking.
Yeah,
living.
When you're willing to put your money where your mouth is, basically.
Yeah.
You gotta bet on yourself, man.
Yeah.
That's fact.
What do y'all think? Do you all think there's gatekeepers in this game?
Yeah, well, you know, it all depends. There isn't. You know, like for some people, yeah, I'm gonna say, you know what? There definitely is.
Oh, we lost her. Savy, let me get your answer while Herc is trying to get back in here. Would you think there's gatekeepers?
I think so. Well, why wouldn't there be? You know what I mean? Like, there's always going to be like, it's always going to be that way. It's always going to be a part of the industry. Like, it's not going to change.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you need them.
I think there's a mixture of both, right? Like, when you work hard and you have a good work ethic and you got good music at the same time, you're going to get through to a certain degree, no matter what, right? And there's a lot of people out there who took the indie route who have been able to have somewhat of a good career. You know what I mean? They might not be the richest rappers, but they had a good career. They're all right. But if you want to be like the rich guy rapper, like get into Drake level, get into the Tory levels and all that, I feel sometimes you gotta get in bed with the labels a little bit.
Yeah, nah, that's for sure.
Maybe not completely, but a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
A little bit.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Maintain your independence, but dance with them a little bit if you have to and get their bags. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And they'll come for you when they see that there's a return on investment. You know what I'm saying? You don't even have to go for them. So in a way, I'm saying there is kind of gatekeepers. You know what I mean? But if you push hard and get your shit popping, you don't have to take that shit from these niggas. You could be like, yo, I'll just do it independently. Look at G Herbo.
Yeah. A lot of men, like, when I got out their label, like, Lil Durk did it too. He got out of his label, started doing his own shit.
Yeah.
You know, he's living. That's what it is, to be honest. And you don't really need a major deal, but just your work ethic and just how you work from the business part of it, you know, because his music is not all, it's like 20% music and 80% business. You know what I mean?
Where's my more fires?
Dropping gems for these guys.
But yeah, that, like, I learned a lot from, like, being around, like, certain people, and, like, yeah, it is like that. Like, when you look at it, like, when you step back and really try to make money off of this music, yeah.
So
it's
what
really
you
like that.
Decide that you're gonna make music your 100% goal, like it's just gonna make how you're making your living.
It just happened once the numbers just started going up. I just like, all right, let me go harder with this shit. Like, let's see where this can go, because like you don't get not everybody gets this opportunity, you know. So if my numbers are saying if my numbers are doing the numbers that it's supposed to, you know, then things can happen, and eventually somebody will flip the switch and like make us go further than it is right now.
Yeah. Okay. And Herc, before you cut out, do you have anything on that gatekeepers? Do you think that there's gatekeepers?
Yeah, there is gatekeeper. My phone died. I had to put the charger in. So yeah, gatekeepers definitely, but I don't know any personally. But even before, like younger before, there was like, and Tona said before, like, you know, there was, even in the back days, like when you were rapping, right? There was certain circles that were holding shit to themselves, so they were the gatekeepers.
Yeah,
it was like that for a long time, but now I feel like it's more lax. But there's still 1 and 2 in certain areas that you got to come across. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not about what you know; it's who you know. Sometimes the gatekeepers, you got to know the gatekeepers.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yo.
But yeah, the phone died. That's what happened.
Ching, what did you say? 20% talent, or
20% music and like 80% business.
That's the title for the show today.
Knowledge right there.
That's the title for the show today.
Why is above your age? Why is above your age?
Yeah,
how old are you? Mind me asking, how old are you?
I'm 20. I just turned 20.
Nice.
Ross.
Nice.
Yeah, I just turned 20. April 1st.
That's blessed.
Okay, happy belated.
Happy belated. Yeah.
Love.
20% music, 80% business. That's
80%
the title.
business.
Yeah.
That's the title.
Yeah. Okay. There's this thing that's in the news right now. This lady here, Okay, woman accused of wiping saliva on all over ATM in Pape Village arrested. Let me pull up this. And I don't like. I'm not laughing at the arrested part, but like, even though I'm laughing at the saliva part because what is wrong with people, yo? What is going on? So I'm gonna pull up this article here. It's from CP24, and I found it on Reddit. A woman accused of spitting and wiping her saliva all over a banking machine ATM in the Pape Village last month has been arrested by Toronto police say. Police previously said the woman walked into a bank in the area of Pape and Cosburn area around 5:30 a.m. on April 30th and began spitting, coughing, and wiping her saliva on the ATM in the surrounding area. About 5 minutes later, the police, About 5 minutes later, the police say the woman left the bank. Staff became aware of the incident hours later. Investigators subsequently released photos of the suspect, and the police says she was later identified, and I'm not going to say her name, but yeah.
Hold on.
Hours later,
1 second.
so she's trying to get people sick.
I was like, hours later, so I was like, wait, how did they know it was her? How did they catch her?
Video.
She's at the ATM.
Yeah, but when did they watch that? When
When they're closing up, probably at the end of the shift.
No, but it was at 5:30 a.m. where she was there spitting on the damn place.
Yeah, and then they found hours later.
I don't know. I don't have a question for you guys.
That's gross. This is nasty. Some people, they like, like if it wasn't the video or the vid, it'd be something else, right? Like,
yeah.
I think before, be careful at the gas station because people are putting needles in the gas station handles. People are just wicked, man. You understand?
Yeah, people are just,
People are just wicked.
For sure.
That's all it boils down to. They have a demon inside of them. They have devil spirit inside of them that compels them to do this foolishness. Because that's all it is, just wickedness.
It compels
For what
you.
reason you need to go spit and cough on the ATM machine? Unless you're trying to give somebody something, get somebody sick. Like there's
Someone
no
that lives with like a lot of hate in their heart.
Right?
Yeah.
That's biological warfare, bro.
Yeah. And that area right there, Pape and Cosborn, it's very heavy, like drug activity area. So like, I'm sure like the lady was like high on meth. She probably had some kind of mental health issues or something. So, you know what I'm saying?
Mental health.
It doesn't matter.
It's still
that can't be an excuse all the time.
Yeah. No. Trust me. I'm on your side with that, Sav. There's times I'm like, listen, don't try to play this I'm crazy shit because as soon as I start barking at you, you stop being crazy.
Oh yeah, you straighten up and fly right real quick.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Okay, last thing I got here. Toronto restaurants to team up for an alternative to Uber. Okay? So starting last Friday, Pizzeria Do began offering in-house curbside delivery with a hired driver and cyclist, both of whom will receive insurance and hourly salary, Yang said. And that's the guy who owns the spot. Now,
yeah, they're trying to pool their resources.
Yeah. The issue is that Uber is breaking their back. Uber and the other ones, they're Dine and Dash and all those things. They're breaking their back on their fees.
Get the dishes.
On what?
On the fees.
The fees, delivery fee.
Yeah, they are.
Okay. So I guess my question to y'all is, when these restaurants open back, because that's the thing, these restaurants are getting beat down, right? So they have to depend on these Ubers and all that. When the restaurants open back up, are y'all going back in right away? Let's start with you, Ching.
Oh.
It's probably not, to be honest. I just order my shit or just cook something at home, to be honest. That's all I do.
Yeah. Well, I'm not really big on I'm going out to eat unless it's, we're having an occasion or a get together.
Occasion.
That's when I'll be going out to you know what I mean? And like, if we still get a little piece of summer, a barbecue, You know what I'm saying?
So, okay, what about the barbecues? Are we going to be having a barbecue and everybody standing 6 feet apart?
Social distance is barbecue, bro. social distance barbecue. Make sure we have our tape measures up 6 feet apart.
I can't.
Line up for the grill.
Oh man. So Ching, what are you
Real
saying?
Institutionalized shit going on.
You're not pulling up at the restaurant when they're like, okay, we're just doing a soft opening. Everybody could sit 6 feet apart, because that's what they're gonna do.
Put plexiglass barriers in front of everybody, like you're looking at a jail visit. Like, come on, man.
Allah.
Like, you go everywhere, there's plexiglass. First, it was toilet paper was getting bought up. Plexiglass is the second biggest commodity right now. I'm telling you, these guys, these screens popped up everywhere and anywhere, bro. You go any store, they have a plexiglass screen ready and willing to talk to you. Yeah, stores open, but the plexiglass. But if I just turn my head like this and cough, your plexiglass does shit.
Yeah. Well,
right, but it's just funny to see so much plexiglass everywhere now. Little cubicles are popping up.
Yeah. Well, shout out to the restaurant people out there, the independent ones out there who are trying to hold it down, man. Because
shout out to the people taking care of the people that are sick. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, man.
Hopefully, we'll get this thing over with sooner than later. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Let's wrap it up. Ching, super respect for coming through. You know what I'm saying? Or joining us on this Zoom conversation. You know what I'm saying? You dropped a lot of jewels today. You know what I'm saying? And we really appreciate that. And we got a lot of insight into like what's going on with you and like how like you even got bubbling like this in the first place. So we really appreciate that, especially second time on the platform. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, honor. Yeah, I'm always here to, do whatever you guys just holler at me.
Okay. Let the people know where to find you, social media wise, where they can find your music, all that good shit, fam.
My social media, my Instagram is They Call Me Ching, at They Call Me Ching. SoundCloud, same thing. They Call Me Ching. YouTube, same thing.
Right across the board.
Yeah, pretty much. You can find me all over, but my music is on all platforms. Any of my tracks, you'll hear it on all platforms. So.
Okay.
Are you on Tidal?
I'm on Tidal.
Let me drop him in more fire.
Yo, quick question. Before we get out of here, one more question real quick. What's the first track you're going to drop after this quarantine? First video track, whatever.
Oh, you want a name?
Yeah, if you have, like, do you have one ready? Like, you have a track ready to go for after the quarantine when everything is dead, it's good to go again?
Not recorded, but yeah, I do have some. I have some ready for when this shit's done.
Okay,
for sure. Yeah, but I'm not here to spill no.
You're not gonna spill no beans yet. That's all right. That's cool. I can dig it. Like you say, you keep it quiet. You're not gonna. What was it? You're not gonna get you to squeak up. Whatever did you say?
You're not gonna make me squeak.
Yeah, that's it. We're not gonna make you squeak. So all right, I respect that.
Yo, enough respect, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
And we'll get up real soon.
Likewise.
All right,
bro.
You're done. No,
stay safe.
Stay clean.
Be safe.
Clean.
You too.
Wash your hands.
Yes.
Bam.
All right. Bless up. Yeah, man. They call me Ching in the building, aka Ching. Yeah, man. Really dope one today, y'all. We lost Guts. I think he's had some technical issues.
Yo, I'm telling you, my phone was at 100 when we started. I made sure my phone was at 100 when we started.
But we knew it was gonna die.
Yo, listen to me. I have the charger. You know what the problem is? I can leave the phone plugged into the charger, but then I can't use my earphones.
Yeah.
My earbuds. That's what it is. And then when you unplug it, the thing goes mute. That's why at one point you see my thing was muted. So I'm trying to figure out how I can plug in my charger because I know the phone's gonna die.
Yeah.
So that's why I try to plug it. I unplug my thing for a minute, and then I plugged in my charger for a second.
You're just giving
Stop recording Friday.
No, we still got to do our outro.
No, we're still recording.
Oh, okay.
You're giving Sab beer fuel for her Android Fire. But PK Herc, let the people know where to find you. You know what I'm saying?
It's me, PK Herc. You don't know. In Parkdale. In the social distance and social lockdown, house arrest that's going in the city. You know what I mean? But I be going outside and get my fresh air. You know, I when they ain't looking, I be outside like, you know, like what he said in Friday. When Debo around, I shut the fuck up. When he gone, I'm talking.
I be talking again.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I go outside and get my fresh air. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, all jokes aside, be safe, people. You know what I mean? And we'll get through this eventually. Hopefully, we'll get back to normal. There's no new normal. Don't say that. There's no new normal. This isn't normal.
Yeah. Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Don't try to classify this as new normal. This let's just get back to what normal used to be. Going outside, gathering, having fun, live sports, and, you know, being able to spend time with your peoples. You know
Super
what I mean?
facts. Super facts.
But yeah, peace in Parkdale all day, every day. Episode 173 in the books.
Hey. Savy Sav, let the people know where to find you.
Savy Devos, Instagram and Twitter. That's it. Watch 6 Views Uncut. Follow the fam. Shout out Guts because he's gone. Follow his YouTube and follow him on Instagram.
Gutsy Guts all across the board.
And Twitter. And Twitter. So it's Gutsy Guts across the board. Gucci, Empress, Brahil. And yeah.
Gang.
Yo.
Gang.
Be safe. Like Ching said, stay clean. Wash your hands. I'm gonna tell you guys, like I tell you all the time, make sure you wash your asses. It's real important.
Don't forget the steam.
Get your 90s
that's very
steam.
important too.
You know what I'm saying? Follow me all across the board. Hit me up on my all social media platforms. Friday Ricky Dred. That's Dred. Make sure to hit up the website welovehiphop.ca. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, We Love Hip Hop Network, as well as on Twitter, We Love Hip Hop TO. You did the 6 Views, Sav, already on Instagram and
oh shoot, it's on Twitter also.
Yeah,
6 Views.
Instagram and
Twitter.
6 Views.
Don't forget Friday. Shout out the members again.
Yeah. Shout out all the members.
Shout out the members.
I'll put the list up on the screen. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to all the members that we mentioned earlier in the show who are members of the channel. It was a surprise to go look into the back end of the thing, and I was like, holy shit! There's like way more than just like 2 or 3 that I saw. There was like 4 or 5. You know what I mean? Maybe 6. You know what I'm saying? So that's
good.
love.
They will come.
Yeah.
Sure. They'll show up.
So we appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? What else? So yeah, I think that's all for the social medias.
That's it.
So I got a track here by Noah and Lazy. This track is called Youngin'.
Okay.